is Scrapyard Pirates Life 2026 Mars Edition. And this is actually our third attempt at this stream tonight. The first two did not work. It got booted off. So I'm really hoping that this one works. So we're going to give this a go. And if I can get at least 30 minutes of this stream in this episode, we'll be golden. Can we at least even just get one? Even a few minutes. Okay, so here's what's going on, guys. I know for those of you that are following Scrapyard Pirates Life 2026, you'll notice that, yeah, this is not Sapramentus. We're not in the directive. Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Actually, we had a bit of a problem. That actual game file got wiped out by accident during a cleaning of old files. And I was unable to retrieve it. So rather than restart the series in the directive scenario at the beginning point again, I thought it would be better and more exciting for you guys too if we did something fresh. So here we are. We're on Mars. Let me show you if I can. No, it's not going to let me do it. Okay. As we look around, we are, well, as you guys can see, we're upside down. The opening intro of this respawn pod happened. Oh, whoa, what's that? Abandoned bungalow. Okay, so we'll check that out here in a second. So, here's the deal. We crashed. We're on a ship. We're on Mars. We've got some challenges to do. So we've got a few simple things we need to do, but Scrapyard rules are in effect. The only variable on the Scrapyard rules is, and we'll go over this again and again, and we'll even put this on a little thing when we get our base together, and essentially we do want to have a scrap base, we do want to have a vehicle or some sort of potentially an aircraft, and we definitely want a spaceship. Something we need vehicles and rovers, and we're going to need a base of operations to work out of. But here's the thing, we got economy going on, so that's an option. But like I said, Scrapyard rules are in effect. So there are very specific categories that we can build from, and the rest of the components, the blocks, we'll have to actually salvage. Now, the difference between the regular Scrapyard rules and these ones right now that we're doing now is we can build wheels. We cannot, however, we have to salvage our turbines or any kind of thrusters or anything like that. But I opted to allow the building of wheels simply because it's nice to have that capability when you're starting out like this. We would be really hard pressed to go with an aircraft in this instance. So that being said, let's jump outside. Now, as you'll notice, we don't have much of a ship left. We do not, however, have progression in place because we are using Scrapyard rules. So that pretty much means the only thing that has a computer chip in it that we can actually, you know what? Everything with a computer chip in it, we're going to have to salvage. So, yeah, we're going to have to go with what we have here. Thankfully, we do have a GAT, so we can be able to get a weapon system in place. But we have that. This is the ship we get. Now, you'll notice that we have exposure. I have medium radiation in place, but here's the fun thing, guys. I finally found it. I found the mod I love to have. Watch. Thrusters are on, but I'm not flying up. I can go laterally very slowly, but I cannot go up. And these, I have the mod suit thrusters only in space. I love this mod because here I can go underneath something, but I actually walk faster than using my thrusters to get around, and I cannot fly off the planet. We have to use a ship. So that being said, yes, we have this unknown abandoned bunker out there at 5 kilometers, almost 6, but we're going to be stuck. Oh, wait, you might have noticed. There's 2 moons. Yes, this is kind of like the regular system, except I opted to add 2 moons to Mars because in real life there are 2 moons to Mars. So it seemed to me like it's kind of an oversight on the part of Keen, since the Earth-like planet has a moon, but Mars doesn't have its 2 moons. It seems like, I don't know, I feel weird about that. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with our, how we're going to do a rover. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to check to see what's in here. Okay, now these two things I grabbed from the first time we streamed, and I found some debris left behind from the crash of this. But we are going to grab those, and let's check the rest of the ship here and see if there's any other supplies. Okay, that's not going to be helpful, but that will. So we probably going to want to get the oxygen tank. Let's see. I am not... Okay, if we couldn't get it out of the cockpit, is over here. All right, let's see what we got, what we're working with here. Okay, there's an oxygen tank right here. And that's the cockpit, okay? And then we have a thruster on the oxygen tank, okay? And then what do we got over here? Oh, that's a hydrogen tank. Okay, well, hydrogen, we could make a flying ship with the hydrogen, I guess, but it would be tricky. Gravity is standard gravity of 0.9 G, but I mean, I don't know. We could do a flyer, I guess. We could try to do a flyer. But we'd have to deal... Oh, here's the battery right here. Oh, wait, that's a damaged battery. But if we've got that battery, it is a salvaged battery, so we're going to probably want to leave that there. Okay. Just quickly assessing what we got. Oh, wait, there's another battery, and I see 3 charge markers. Okay, that's good news. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get some of this debris off of here first. And then, let's see here. Now we can, Now I did play this scenario for a little bit once before, although not with this particular respawn pod, but, and I didn't use it with Scrapyard rules, I did it with progression. And, so I know you know, it's going to be interesting. Oh wait, here's an ore detector here. Okay, that's a good find. Okay, so the only thing that we can't actually pick up and move is the battery. And if we move any of the air tanks, we're going to lose all of the air that's in them. But we do have some ice, and we might be able to find some ice out there. So I don't know. Maybe we should try for a flyer. But the only thing is, we've got, let's see, 1, 2. We got 3 of those, 2 of those. 2 of those do we have? Okay, so these ones here could be used for upwards thrust. We have 2, we have this one here. Well, I don't know that we have the grids to repair that one. We've got that one there. So if we put these thrusters down as our lift, and then we could use, well, we could use some of these for movement. 4 of those would give us movement from side to side. Yeah, I think it might be better just to take advantage of the free wheels. But I'm not sure how I want to do this because of the battery. Yeah, I think we need to strip these out and just go with the rover. Because these components could be easily used, and it would probably be better. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. We're gonna go with the rover. So the block sections that we can use is the armor sections, structural sections, wheel sections, and windows. Everything else we have to salvage. So, oh, and yeah, actually the any modded components, but I don't believe there is any. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't have modded components in here, so basically what we're looking at is windows. We can put those in. We could put light armor, we could put heavy armor, we could put structural. Okay, we can put structure number 1 in, structure number 2. We can put in anything that does not have a computer component. Structure 3, we can put in whatever we like. And then decoration, I kind of lean towards finding it if we need, if we can, but we'll see how that goes. But we can always make a simple bed. That's always a thing. I don't believe in not being able to do that. So, let's see here, decorations, stuff like that. I like to do, like salvage it if we can. Control stuff, obviously, it's also a salvage situation. However, for the small grid, for a cockpit, I feel like it's cool to salvage it, but I also feel like, well, yeah, we just do the salvage it, I guess. I was thinking maybe it would be cool to be able to just switch it out, but yeah, we'll just salvage it straight up. Movement. In movement here, the only thing that we can make is wheels. So movement 2 is the only thing out of there we don't have to salvage. Also, another thing we don't have to salvage is going to be the utility deals here. Utility drills, equipment. That's the only thing with computer components that we can actually get, and that's simply because they're hard to find if you find them laying around. And honestly, I mean, we can't, this is a Scrapyard Pirates situation, so we're not really going to be doing much much major drilling. So we're not going to be using huge giant drill machines on large grid. We could use a small grid if we wanted to, but we can't refine the ores because this is a Scrapyard situation. So we have to, well, it's not that we can't refine the ores, we just can't make anything with an assembler with them. So that's how that's going to roll down. So anyway, that's pretty much the layout of it. So let's go ahead and get in here. We could save these, but no. We need the components, so we're going to break them down because we need to be able to get this, figure out... Oh, what's that? Oh, what do we have here? This is a conveyor frame, okay. Oh yeah, okay, that's a hydrogen tank. I'm trying to figure out where there's an H2O2 gen. What's this? Ah! H2O2 gen. Great. Let's get the air out of that. Okay, cool. Alright. So, here's what I'm thinking, guys. We have the battery right there. We can't really do anything with the battery. So, what I'm thinking is... Wait, is this moving? It is slowly sliding down the hill. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Yeah, I'm not okay with that. Okay, and... Oh, yeah, landing gear. Fun thing. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's a landing gear right there. Great. Let's steal that landing gear. And you know what, guys? I'm thinking, where are we gonna put it? Let's stick that landing gear somewhere so we don't go anywhere. How about right there? Because this is kind of crazy. We do not want that thing to be rolling along. Where is the... Why am I always having trouble with that? Okay. Oh, you just aren't gonna... There. Okay, is it gonna stop us? Oh my gosh, it's not stopping. Seriously? Oh man, okay. This is insane. This thing should stop. I know it seems kind of silly, but oh man. Alright, we'll just do what we can do, right? Alright. So, let's see. So what I'm thinking is, let's do this. Let's, I'm thinking we do what we do when we make that, we take that, oh, wait a minute. You know what I just realized? Oh crap, we don't have food. Oh no, we gotta really get moving. We don't have any food, do we? And we don't have location of a station either. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. We got to get moving fast. Like, we need to get this stuff going. Like, where's our survival kit? Do we have a survival kit? That looks like... I don't know that we even have a survival kit, do we? Okay. Alright. So, enough of that. Oh, man. Come on. Alright, let's get this... so what I'm thinking is we'll line this... Oh, good gravy. Come on. This is insane, guys. Oh, you know what? Can we get up there this some other way? Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Let's do this. I need this to come down, so let's do this. Let's do heavy armor blocks. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but the idea is, there we go. And while we're at it, let's put that landing gear that we've been trying to put on here. Let's put you... Okay. Now that actually works. Okay, cool. So, what I want to do is get... Okay, so we are on top of that. I want to clear these off of here. Because we want to, I want to make these batteries be like... Okay, these batteries will be part of the base. So what I want to do is, and I know I'm slowly sliding, which is just ridiculous in my opinion, but we've tried. We're going to go ahead and, let's see here, go there, 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 there. The idea here is this is going to be like a baseline. Oh, wait a minute. You know what else we could do? Oh, yeah. Nah. I was just thinking to myself we could do something else, but this is going to work just fine. Uh-oh. We're going to be having some sunshine issues here. As much as I would very much like to check out that bungalow, I just don't see it happening, guys. I really don't. Not at this moment. So anyway, so what I'm thinking is to put the cockpit up on here somehow, and maybe set up an H2O2 gen in the back here that we can hook into maybe this... maybe put it into this cargo container maybe, and then actually, you know what we could do? We have a cargo container that's a medium cargo container, but we don't have a modular one. That really is what we want. But maybe we can put the H2O2 gen on this, and then put this on at the end of the H2O2 gen, and then put this... we can't do anything with this large hydrogen tank. It's just too bulky. And as a, what's that? Ooh, a custom turret controller. Nah. Even though that would really be good salvage. We should put a salvage flat to put salvage stuff on. But for now, I want to be able to get our wheels on this thing. Oh, come on. Okay, so we're taking you off. Because there's stuff on there that needs to come down, and you're coming off to get it. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and put that back on so that we don't, like, accidentally scrap it. can be also used for storage too, which is going to be really nice and handy. Oh my gosh, okay. Good. Looks like our amount of radiation's going down, which probably means, where's the sun? Ah, the sun's going down, that's why. Great, it's gonna be nighttime soon. Lovely, that's what we need, right? Let's go out to here. I feel like we're on the edge of a mountain or something. Like, what is the deal here? Yeah, we're on a sloping edge. Really bad landing zone on my part. Alright, let's, I want to keep a pretty wide wheelbase. So let's go ahead and go... Yeah, that looks good. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put you there and you there. Okay, good. Now let's get our wheels in place, since that is one of the things that we can build without salvage. We'll do a right wheel here. I'm going to do the 3+. It's kind of wide though. That's okay. That'll make for a wider wheelbase. Will be easier movement, and we can always widen it out a little bit more too with some salvage stuff if we need to, you know, maybe have some side salvage in place. Okay, cool. That is good to go. All right, let's go ahead and get that. Okay. This is why I wanted to take out those thrusters. We're going to use those thrusters for this part of the build. That's what I'm thinking, at least, guys. Okay, whatever. I just don't have the patience for that garbage. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more light armor in place. That way it's protecting that. Alright, cool. And then we're gonna go with, let's see. Okay, it looks like there's some stuff back in there. Alright, so we set that up. It's lined up on this, which is lined up with... Oh, look! There is a Ow! There is a survival kit. Aha! I knew it! I knew there had to be that. Otherwise, why would we have a respawn pod? Oh, that's so much better. I'm so glad we found it. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Okay. That tells me a lot. Let's get this because we need the steel. Alright, and I'm glad we got a turret. We'll put that... Alright, well, it's a GAT. We'll make it a turret, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump down here. Okay, so this is the lineup here we've got. There is the batteries. Now this is above where we want to be. Okay, we got another magnetic plate. I'm not sure what's up with that. I don't really know exactly what this ship with this respawn pod was originally at, but okay, we're going to do that, and we're gonna clear these out. That way. Okay. Now that's the line we had that ran through here. Now this tank, I really don't want to lose it, but I need those components. So that is going to be, oh, goodness, it got dark. Okay, I think it's going to get pretty dang dark in here, so let's get back to work. We've got a rover to make, and then once we get that, we can see about if the bungalow's still around. We'll go after it. How about that? All right. I'm thinking that we want the battery. We're going to put the thruster on top of the battery. We'll put it on top of this battery. We just need 20 power cells and some components for that. So I think right now, let's go ahead and hit it with as much as we can get on it. And then we'll go from there. A turret controller is going to be really handy when we decide to get a base up, and then we can go ahead and use that to rotate a solar array or an algae array. Either way, it's a really good piece of salvage. Hard to find, actually. So, oh goodness, let's get a recharge of our stuff. We'll hang out inside here for a second and get a recharge on our stuff. Yeah.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, let's see. Oh wow. Yeah, back to work we go. Sooner we get underway, the better. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna go with right here. Oops, didn't mean to put that up there. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe one more out, and then we'll take it out and do the other. Figure if we do it this far, yeah, that should be a pretty decent size. Let's do that. And how far out are we from center line on this? We're 3 out from center line, so we run over here, check what center line is like here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy. We're 3 out on center line there. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there's center line. Alright, that far out. Okay. Well, that certainly fixed a few things, didn't it? Yeah, we're not salvaging anything that doesn't go on, that can't go onto that rover. Everything else is going to be components. Because here's the thing, whatever we don't salvage is going to be components that we can use or sell. And that could get us some more stuff. We just got to see how it goes. And we can't just build. This is the only thing we can build. And we're essentially, you know, this is the only ship we're going to be able to build. Everything else is going to have to be salvaged, I reckon. So, of course, we could buy a ship and salvage the parts from it and make a better one out of it, I guess. I haven't decided. This isn't really an economy primary series. This is Scrapyard Pirate's Life, where we kind of go do our own thing. Very scrappy, so we can build whatever we want to build, I guess. Alright. Yeah, that bungalow. I'd like to check it out because it probably has food that we could use. But we need to get a vehicle to get over there. It's just too far away otherwise. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Oh, no, 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 no. You know what I realized? If we do it like this, it's not gonna work too well. Because we need to, no, 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 that's not gonna work. And the reason why I'm saying that's not gonna work is because we need to do it a little different. We gotta jack it up a little bit. Because if you want it to be bouncy, then, yeah. You want to make it a little bit higher, so we need to do more elevated stuff. See, I can't do that. See, this is perfect. Because now I can't just arbitrarily pop up and be like, okay. You see? This is so much better this way. I like it. Okay. And these off-road wheels, oh man, they are the best. I don't know how I survived with the original wheels. Honestly, I have no idea. These off-road wheels are so nice and grabby, and they look good, and I just really like them, so. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this back end done up, then we're going to run back up to the front end to get the, get that stuff set up. And then we're going to go through the process of removing the materials off of this and getting them set up on the upper part. And as that happens, this thing will come down. I also feel like we're going to lose oxygen, quite a bit of oxygen actually. But that's okay. We'll fill the tank up before we do it, and then...
Energy critical.
I saw that coming. How's my air tank looking? Oh, still 100%. Outstanding. Okay. Let's hop in here and get a little bit of energy. So we're coming along. It's rolling, guys. It's rolling. Sorry guys, I had to take a second there. I'll be right back. And then I came back. Oh wow, we got two things. An old ruin. Good gravy. There's going to be some cool stuff to get once we get this vehicle up. Alright, so let's keep getting this thing up then. You know what we might do? I mean, I know we don't have a small one of those, but we could take those two things and stick them on the back off the sides, and it'd just be like a boost. Yeah, I like that idea too. Okay, let's get these things set up. We need to get the rest of our lower level suspension in place. Alright, cool. Let's get our wheels. Okay, this is going to be the right wheel. Yeah. As opposed to the wrong wheel. And then we got our left wheel here. Alright. I think I'm going to put a conveyor connector. I think that would be good. I still haven't figured out what we're going to put on top of the those batteries, but I feel like maybe it might be a good idea to leave a I don't know. Alright, so we've got that down there. I still haven't grabbed that yet. Okay, bye-bye hydrogen. Don't need it anyway, we can't fly, so... Alright, well, that holds in place pretty good. Okay, so... Oh, I see how that was. That was attached to that. That's why there was a custom turret controller there. I see how that goes. Okay, no problem. Alright. Okay, so now we've got the baseline frame set up. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, right along here. Alright, and then we've got our gyro already set. Oh wow, this one's already tilted. Okay, so we've got... let's get that H2O2 gen out of here. We've got this here, and that's where I'm thinking we might want to do a conveyor. Oh, I have an idea, guys. Okay, so here's my idea. Right up against the battery, we can... Oh, no. No. We don't want to do that yet. But we do want to take this off. Okay, so, we've got this here. We could definitely use this, so we'll take that. Alright, so that is... Well, for now, we'll stick it on the side here. I know we'll put it somewhere else, but for right now, that's as good a place as any for that particular one. So what I'm thinking with those things is first of all, I gotta... almost. See, I gotta use this held to my advantage. No. Oh, daggone it. No, not quite. Okay, good. Now let's weld that up for starters. Take this off.
Energy low.
Alright. Weirdly interesting. Oh, come on, really? Okay, so what I'm thinking is right here we'll put a conveyor connector, because one of these junctions, and we'll do it like that so we can put stuff on the sides, and then we have that connection right there, which can lead to an H2O2 gen. That way we can still, and then I'm thinking put a converter here. See, I'm thinking if we put one of these here, we can actually link it up with that, and then we have this battery right here. So maybe put this here, and put another one here, and then actually, if we do it like that, we can put a conveyor converter here like this, which connects into that.
Energy critical.
And then right here, oh wait. Why? Yeah, really? Don't really need the corner light there. We do need a... What's critical? Oh wait, hold on. We're at 6. Oh, man. Interior plates, which are right there.
No
Oh,
energy.
no. Alright, let's jump in here and get some energy. We gotta get energy, guys. That's what we're waiting for. It's just a little bit of a charge up. That's all. Okay, we're running lower on the food, but we're still okay. Alright, so let's get back to the task. I'm gonna weld this up. Okay, get that one welded next. Because here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm thinking this one here, we can put a, we'll put the cargo container here, like that. And then on top of that, we'll put the turret. And this is where we'll put the cockpit. So let's go ahead and, we could put the oxygen tank right here, and if we did that, then, and the H2O2 gens on, we could put an H2O2 gen on here as well if we wanted to. Yeah, there's a lot of things we could do here. Actually, it might be better to put the cockpit on the, the cargo pod on the back, just because. Yeah, that might be better. And we could put the H2O2 gen on one side, put the oxygen tank on the other, and then this part here is where the, actually no, right here, that's where we could put the GAT. So let's put the GAT up there now, and then we'll shred the stuff for it. Oh wow, so that's gonna really overhang. Well, we'll do that for now. Alright, let's jump down here. Grind this off. Oh, we got a camera. Nice. We'll get that too. And we got a spotlight. And we got a hinge. Nice. Let's get that spotlight in the front here. And we'll put the camera right next to it. Okay, and then, since I don't want to lose the hinge and all that, we'll put the hinge right here. I mean, it is salvage, and I don't really want to lose it, so. And here's the thing, even if we end up scrapping it, it still holds, you know, materials, so. Alright, let's go ahead and get this stuff off. Oh, good gravy. It's always so frustrating when they're like that. Ah, parachute. Get this ground down. Oh, we do have the survival kit we gotta put on there. Yeah, we got a survival kit, an H2O2 gen, and the cargo container. So the cargo container go on one side. Actually, you know what? I like the idea of the cargo container going right behind the cockpit, because then we could put the turret up higher, and then we could also put the oxygen tank behind the turret, and then put the H2O put the survival kit on the back end, and I think that's actually going to be smarter. So let's go ahead and get this ground off. Alright, so first order of business, let's go ahead and grab the ice out of here. And the hydrogen tank. And we're going to grab this here too. The custom turret controller, because that's going to be salvage. We'll throw that up on our salvage side here. Okay, so this is where we're throwing salvage, is on the corners here. So let's do that. Let's find that. Where is that under? That's under weapons, I think. So let's look at weapons. Yeah, here it is right here. Go ahead and put that in here. And we'll go ahead and get that ground wound up too. Okay, and then we also have the H2O2 gen, which we're going to put right here. I like the one with the glass, so let's do the glass. Oh, and I think these computer components were actually from here. So let's go do that. Alright. Locked in place. Also locked in place. Alright, and then this is where we're going to put the survival kit. And I'm thinking we can put it on going, let's see, this way. Wow.
No energy.
Shoot. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We don't want to die just trying to hook up the bloody survival kit. That would suck. It's so weird. I feel like I'm underneath the bottom of the vehicle. It's really weird. Okay, let's get this survival kit up and running here. Alright, survival kit is now up and functional. Outstanding. We're going to go ahead and grab you. Because you're going to go back here. And that will function as the hookup point as well as a... I like this one, honestly. As a storage too. Though we're not going to be doing any kind of... I mean, we can make tools, but that's pretty much about it. No components, so... Alright, now the fun part. We're going to get you out of here. Wow, you are still persistent, huh? Okay, so we're going to take you off. And then right here is where we're going to put the cargo container. With side access, which we really need to make sure we keep that side access open too. And in previous playthroughs of different similar situations, I always kind of fudge that, and I really need to not fudge it. Alright, now up here, it's going to be top heavy where this weapon is, but I kind of like it. I kind of think its elevation will provide a really good coverage. Yeah, it's going to be kind of top heavy, but it'll be fine. We're going to weld this up for a little bit, and then we're going to pull it down, and then we're going to fill that up first. Because the first thing was this, and then the next thing was going to be this. Alright. And then this here, there's really not much we can conceivably put in there. But we could figure out, I mean, I don't know. I thought maybe we could fit this, I thought maybe we could fit a oxygen tank in there, but it's not going to fit. It's too tall. See, it's too tall. So the oxygen tank is actually going to have to go on the side here, so. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. What are we doing? Alright, well, here it goes. 1, 2, 3. Oxygen tank off of there, and now we're going to transfer it over to here, which pretty much puts paid to the ice situation as being all made into oxygen, because it's just going to take all the ice, and the H2O2 gen is going to turn it all into oxygen, which is fine because we do need the oxygen, but you know, I didn't really want to have to do that. Yep, see, it all went away into there, but that's okay. It's all good, guys. It's all good. Alright, let's get this. No. Okay, this is not good, guys. That was not the plan. It was not the plan for everything to come sliding down the hill. That is not how it was supposed to go, guys. Oh my gosh. This is the weirdest vehicle I think I've ever built out of oddball parts, but you know. Alright, so brake. Alright. Good, now the brake can stay. Alright, let's get this stuff torn up here. Gotta try to get as much of this as we can get welded, ground up. I think our best option is the bungalow, which pretty much I think means it's a residence. I think that's our best shot at getting some food. Maybe even a location for a trade center, which would be another location. That way we can stock up on some food, sell some stuff, get some good supplies. Okay, so I think, all this is just kind of hodgepodge on there, so. Alright, so I think we can safely say that we can drive now. So where's this bungalow at? Alright, so now we're gonna go and see if we can't get over to this bungalow location. Hopefully it's still there. Yeah, we're doing pretty good actually. This drive's pretty nice. We have oxygen. We've got 2 days worth of power. All in all, not too bad. I'll be glad when we have a little bit more storage on here. We'll have to do some reconfiguring a little bit here because this is the weirdest contraption I think I've ever made. But this is gonna do the trick, guys. So before I end this episode, I definitely whoa, ice, the one thing that we can literally process. No, we're not gonna stop for it. We got to get to that bungalow because we're at 31% food, and I would very much like us to be able to get some food. So hopefully there's not some giant hole in the ground between us and that bungalow, because I would very much like to get it. Oh, you know what we gotta do? We need to get the wheel. First of all, okay, so that's got the batteries in place. Nice to know. Did we lose those thrusters? I think we lost the thrusters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost the thrusters. Damn. Alright. So let's get these wheels sorted. We need to increase the strength. And I want to decrease the speed a little bit. Alright. Well, let's go find this thing. On this extremely rough road. Good gravy, what are we, climbing the mountains here? You know, I remember Mars was not so bouncy. I remember there was a time when Mars was Smooth and dusty. Okay, I feel like we're on a mountain. Seriously, on a mountain. Oh my gosh, I just want to go to the bungalow. That's all I want to do is get some food. Oh my gosh, okay. That looks a lot less bumpy out that way. Oh, come on, this... Well, thank goodness for a wide wheelbase, because I'm telling you guys, if we would have gone a narrow wheelbase on... Oh, wait. Are we even lined up correctly? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, cool. All of a sudden it occurred to me that maybe I wasn't quite as wound up as I liked. Alright, we're almost up to the top of this. Hopefully this is a plateau, not a mountain, and we can actually get to some softer terrain. Maybe even stop bouncing around like this and... Well, we're only 3 clicks away from the bungalow, so... Nice. Got some snow. Boy, we picked a good spot on Mars. Gotta admit, I'm okay with some snow. That means fuel's gonna be easy to come by. Now I wish I would have built a flying ship. That's how it goes, though. I mean, really, for real. That's always how it goes. Alright, whatever this bungalow is, we're going to salvage it, the entire deal. So, the way I see it, let's go ahead and keep the salvage. We'll just... Whoa. Okay, this is going to get steep and dicey. Yeah, this is some rough terrain here. Very mountainous. But yeah, we're gonna claim the entire grid because we're gonna shred it up and use it for materials to build with. Work on this rover, set aside for a base, and also sell for profit once we find something. Unless this thing's really cool, then we might actually keep it as a base and use that as our base of operations. But I kind of want to have something that's a little closer to a trade station so that we can be able to, you know, do some trade, and potentially something that's kind of defensible. But this is pretty good with all the ice around. We definitely have plenty of fuel for a hydrogen-based ship. Definitely for some sort of like transport vehicle. You know, I never thought about he could try to hit us, but no. Alright. Okay. We are absolutely not we are definitely hungry. Alright, there's the door, but we're not going in through the door. We're gonna go in through the back wall. Right here. Right through the lockers, guys. contract. Nice. Alright, we're gonna grab all this loot and do it fast. Beacon warfare battery light. Okay, good. Anything hiding? Okay, good. And what do we got here? Maybe you know what that is. I don't know, but now we have a location. Holy crap, 444. Yeah, like we're gonna get to that, guys. Oh, good gravy. Alright. And actually, I want to keep these. These are better tools, so we're going to keep these on us. And we'll drop off the old tools. Alright. Yeah, we're not keeping this. We're going to shred it. Food. Oh, yes! Food and ice. Outstanding. This is what I was hoping for. Alright, we're going to take this here, and we're going to put this on our vehicle, because we can do that. I really wish we could take that, but there's not much, you know, we can't really take and do anything with that. This one here, we can take this and do the components. That's going to be good. We're going to salvage all this up in here. Let's go ahead and take these. We're just taking all the parts for these, because... Alright, so that clears out almost all the stuff out of here. We're gonna... Okay, so that clears all the extra stuff out. Let's go run over here and get our food in here, because this is so important, guys. Look at that spaghetti. Oh my gosh. We got cola, we got coffee, we got ice, we got vegetables, we got fruit, and we've got grain. Nice. Okay, what does this say? Maybe you know what this is. Had to leave. Whatever these things are behind just fell from the sky. Strange. Yours now, stranger. Alright, cool. Prototech circuitry. Alright. Let's go ahead and dump this stuff in. Oh wait, no, we can't dump that in there, because we got to put got to put our cargo container on here, because we got cargo container capabilities. Alright. I love the fact that Keen put these in place, because I'm telling you, I love them. I think they're nice just for tacking on extra storage, especially if you're doing a scrapyard thing like this. Alright, we loaded those up. That's loaded up. Okay. And that's not quite loaded up, so let's go ahead and load that up too. Alright, cool. So we're loaded for bear there. We did not get to figure out a new location for a trade station, but we do know there's one 444 too far away for us, so I'm taking it off there. We'll have to default on it, unfortunately, but that's okay. You know, stuff happens. What are you gonna do? I tell you one thing though, I'm getting some flippin' glass. You can't make glass when you don't have capable, you know, you don't have an assembler. These have got some motors, they've got steel tubes, also stuff, you know, all these components are going to be juicy and nice. I just wish I had more ways of storing them on there. Well, we could store, actually, this door we can put on there in the form of a small grid door. I didn't think of it at the time, but we could have put the entertainment center on here also, if we wanted to as well. But I didn't think about that at the time. But yeah, we have, we can put doors on small grid. See?
Energy low.
All right. Nice. Okay. Okay, I don't see that there's... Oh, there's one. There they are. How did those... Jeez. Huh. That's interesting. Wait a minute. I'm confused about something. Are they on a... There's a platform or something. Oh, wait, look, we got a... Okay. So, that's interesting. Okay, so we're going to take those thrusters and we're going to put them down here. I didn't realize those... I thought those thrusters were gone. But they're not. So because they're not, I am totally thinking we keep those thrusters. So let's... Oh, good gravy. We got room in there for anything? No. Dang on it. Yeah, good gravy. We're full on everything here. What can I put in here? Anything at all? Ah, shoot. You know what? Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next time on Scrapyard Pirate's Life. Bye!
No energy.